everyone and welcome back to Ladyhill. Now, we're going to start today by going and giving the cows a feed because I just realised their food is pretty low. Hopefully also give you a chance to sort out. I use the other tractor because it's going to be in the way. Between episodes I've had a little bit of a sort out, including I've cut all 3 hayfields. Those are the bells we got off them. Ignore the fact that's there. So here we have the bulk of our cow feed for next year, which is looking really good. I'm really happy with that. What we're now going to do is, obviously it's September, that means it's planting month. Barley, canola and wheat. Now my plan is, what I'm thinking, we've got a lovely big cedar, so these were both wheat last year, so I don't want them to be again. I think we put barley on here, and maybe here. Canola here. And maybe wheat on these two, and I want to rip 8 there, because I think we've got way more grass than we need. Anyway, so what I should be able to do now is this, is I'll get these guys, I'll give this a tough struggle, I'll give them food. Then we're going with the planting, because that's the main focus of today. I'm also probably going to go and buy some mineral feed to top up the feeder, because the mineral feed is well down. Probably this expensive stuff. Don't know what I'm getting here. And that's a lovely tray. I love the big bodies, but now we're not in a position yet. Get to animal food, wherever it is. 1,000 for 1,000. We'll go and pick that up shortly. I think I'm giving you more money than that, you know. Either way, so I'm going to top these off with these a couple of codes. Top these guys off, and then we're going to start. I think I'll get the AI probably in this tractor to rip field out. I think this tractor's smaller, to make it easier for it. Whereas I'm going to take the big John Deere. What my productivity? We're simply an age thing, not very full productivity yet. See there we now. I mean, it's a lot of food in a year, like 300,000 litres. Obviously, I don't think it might be able to hold on, but I forget how much I said it to now. Definitely can't produce that much in one go. Okay. Yes, obviously planting and rolling, they're going to be the 2 main tasks of today. And I'll turn that back on, but I think we might just get a... I don't know, it's in less than 5%, so it's not actually saying it can't do any, it's just... We'll go and get that mineral feed soon and bring it over. So that'll give us a good head start. Also, hopefully, because the day amount is quite low, getting up in that we know we'd have to wait for 2 or 3 days. In day amount 23,000, so one of these trailers is like pretty much 2 days worth. So once it's done that, we'll move on to the next stage. It's a lovely morning here, a bit of mist around. And it's the month where we're really going to make the money. I always think that you make the money when you plant, not when you harvest. Because you plant the right things. Now, as you know, we've already got hops going over to the beer factories, why I want at least 1, maybe 2 fields of barley this year. You think I'd get better at this, wouldn't you? But nope. $6,000 green, like trailer and a half. Great. Obviously, you can keep working through it. And there we've got plenty of all the supplies it needs, so that's not an issue. And once we've done that, we'll have it. No. That dump there would be back into the storage again. Obviously, we're running the landscape because my target is 400 cows. It doesn't have to. I'm not bothered about which way it's split. If it's 200 of each, that'll just look cool. But once they get too old, you start losing some dying situations. Now we always managed to lose one from each. We started with 40 of each. Oh no, it's full. Well, I'll leave the trailer over here. Yeah, we started up with 40. We lost one of each somehow in the early days. But now at least we seem to have got that settled. We just got to start. Probably just go with diesel while we're passing, just because it's looking kind of low. I'm hoping that rolling is something a little case can probably be left in charge of. Well, I'm going to need to put some more diesel in there, aren't I? Everything always wants money off me at this time. 500 litres for 5.5. That doesn't sound a bad price, actually, does it? That's what I said to go over to Field 8 with the Ripper on when I find where I left it. I think, yeah, it's over there. I've got to remember as well in this series, weeds are going to be a thing, because I'm not ploughing, so I needed a herbicide or weed killer. Just got this guy, then we can start planting the others. Luckily we have that really nice big planter. It doesn't do fertilising, so that needs to be done separately, but to at least get the planting done pretty quick. Yeah, I've decided if we get rid of field 8, that's the biggest of the three. I think just 11 and 16 will give us enough grass fields to do what we want to do. Plus we've got the option of buying additional fields at a later date. Luckily, especially the grass fields seem to be pretty cheap to buy. I know that I'll have to babysit him a few times, but still, at least get him set going. Right, there we are. So he's doing that. Well, I'm back into this bad boy. I mean, looking at the used vehicle section again, once again, that is way too big for this farm. I'd say the big body would be tempting, but I just don't think we need anything that size, and I think it would be way oversized for even this thing. Do I have any seats? Yes, I do. Where's my pallet of seeds? I might like it to have put a... He's blocked by an object already. Hang on, 4,000 bits. That means I have to begin store. Why have I got a marker 3,000 feet? What's marked? I think I said it tagged the storage place, didn't I? Yeah, so... Where's this freaking seed pallet gonna be? We're gonna do the barley first. That's our main focus. Where will I put a pallet of seed? I got solid fertilizer in here. Plough. I may try and use that one day for the laugh of it, but I hate ploughs like that. I wonder if the pallet of seeds is like hiding in amongst all this lot here. Remember when I gave some to the greenhouses, I think I lost a few in the trees. I can't see any. Got plenty of seeds, you're making coffee beans. No, I'm not seeing any around here. Where will I have like... That's silage additive, which probably should come out of the range, to be honest with you. I have no idea where my pallet seeds is. Unless I'm being really stupid, which, let's be honest here, is always an option. Then... Oh, a wall. Guess we'll just start off with what's in it and hope it's enough. I apologise by the way, I'm throat's a bit funny at the moment, so if I'm trying to mute the mic in time to not bark down it, but I do apologise if you get any feedback. We're going to do this little field first and move on to the big one, so once we've done that, we can then go straight on to canolaing the other big field. And then I'm hoping I can put the case on duties of rolling. That's the only reason why I can't. Rolling is going to take a lot of power. Right, so this shouldn't take me long. I'll get this done. See you all shortly. Sadly, this seeder is right on the edge of the horsepower limit for this machine. That's why it's not been the quickest at times. It's a little bit annoying, but there we go. So what I may just do this, I may just do the headlands and then let the AI do this while I go do the rolling. Once again, lucky for us, I'm not using a lot of seeds. You see, we're down to the lowest bottle now, as it's showing me up here. But I've had high at the bottom of the field thanks to it. It all goes down to your field types and that, which are here. All types. Ah, that's good, because if a lot of these are mainly grey, then the grey is the lowest usage one. That'd be fantastic for us. So you never know what's in it, might just even be enough at that point. Well, I'll get the two headlands done. As you saw, I turned the cow food maker off because it's now run out of food. You know, we've got to wait down the store for us. We'll go and pick that up as soon as we can. I am glad we bought this. I think we got this second time, but I'm glad we bought this series. It makes such a big difference. The width is leaving as it leaving a width like that rather than the tiny little. You see, he's been going since we started, and he's pretty much just done the same width that we have. We've done that in a single pass. So it pays. There's always a balancing act with this game of upgrading your machinery because you need to upgrade, but it's knowing when. And I probably went a bit early with this, if I'm honest, but to me it's worth it because like it's making it so much easier. Even if an extra 20-25 horse in the tractor would probably make it just feel that little bit better to use. You know what I'm thinking, folks? Oh, you just know. We're going to bring the pallets back now. I don't really want to be using that massive flatbed every time we need to move a couple of little pallets. I'm wondering if it's worth picking up just a small flatbed and find them. Where are they? Oh, with trailers, of course. Why wouldn't it be derp? I think if we find the right one, they shouldn't cost a lot of money. A little self-made here. We'll just keep an eye where he is. Yep, it's okay. A little self-made there. I mean, 2.5 grand. You're gonna make that back very quickly, aren't you? So we can do it with a round hitch on. Yeah, you know what? We'll pick that up from the shop. We'll head over to the shop, pick that up, and pick the mineral feed up with it. It could be handy just for moving little bits and pieces around. Like I say, you don't want to drag that massive bailey out all the time just to do a handful of pallets. We'll rub that, take that over to the cow food mix, and that can get going, and then we'll do the rolling. So yeah, I think if I do the headlands first and tell the AI just to do the centre of the field, I think we should crack it. Jay's famous last words. I know how derpy the AI can be, but still I try my best. Also, I'm gonna use course. I'm gonna use their AIs because their AI will match with. In theory, if I set the AI to 2 headlands, it should match what I've already done. Means it won't go over itself. I don't think this seed is a direct. It's not a direct drill, so it wouldn't actually seed. I don't think. You still don't need the time wasted. I'm gonna do my headlands first, and I'll let it loose. We'll be going open air again to go and get the case. Obviously, he's getting on there slowly. We've got to tidy a few bits up for when he's done. That's no biggie. See, this field's done, but just needs a rolling. And this one, whether we end up getting a bigger roller, because we only have a fairly small one right now. We'll see how we do. See how bored of life I get doing this field with it. Well, it's the tractor's sort of wheel width and the wheel width of the trailer are pretty much spot on it. A nice touch by the trailer maker. I mean, it's a pure guess, I guess, to this tractor, because I'm assuming that every tractor has the same frigging axle width. The biogas plant's now out. What was he out of? Manure? I think there's a full load over there we could be taking in, but I'll save that. Right, so that's the 2 headland done. So like I said, so what we should now be able to do is this. Hang on, where? I'm going to get the sitting right. Don't work the headlands, start with up, down, okay. Okay, we're going to do this bad boy. Did that just set off as I went past? Was that just me? Because he's got no PTO attacks. That's impressive if it did. Yeah, I mean, the store's complete fuzzy. Yeah, I wonder if... I've got that Bluetooth PTO on it, which is working really nice. I guess I'll bring back the mineral feed, and then once we've done that, then we can on with field 12 first. Field the wheels are reduced in size, put the track in, but it's still been a productive little field for us. I don't know why I'm indicating. I automatically press the indicator button. Number 1, I'm on my own private lane. Number 2, the tractor I've got doesn't have indicators. And I think I'm kind of lucky it has any lights at all. I actually wonder at the legality of this thing on the road. I mean, in England you can qualify for the call daytime MOT without headlights. I really don't know about no brake lights or indicators. Of course you'd have to do that when you were braking. Maybe put a red lens over them. Well, what I'd do, if it was me, I'd stick a red lens on those. Because I suppose even in like working in the dark, red wouldn't be too bad. I know in some areas they use red lights to try and disturb animals less. Tard Wee Forest. Never noticed that sign before. Might have to load these by hand. We do have auto load, but I don't know if it'll do 5. And this is if we're another grass field, this field here is nice. What's the price on that? 60 grand, look. I mean, that's... Land on this map is cheap. That's why I'm inclined to say we just use the land we have, because I think we'll fix them up fairly easily. Here we are, there's our little trailer. The tractor hitch on, so it should fit straight into this thing. Hang on, I don't want it. But he's gonna get all 5 on my look. He's getting another one on the back of that one. Yeah, fair enough, he can get them all. I'm not sure if I'd have done that myself. I'd probably just half this over the back, to be honest. Worried about too much weight on the front. No, you know me, I like overhanging trays. I just get worried about too much on the front trip. Pushing the front of the tray down. At least now when the indicator actually means something, because there is an indicator. Yeah, I can see this being a useful little tray. Just have around, just moving little bits and pieces. Usually to go and find that pallet of seeds. Because he's getting on with it at least. Nearly in the trees. They're both getting on with the jobs, which is fantastic. Yeah, I'm just keeping everything running. Of course, the goal is to get most of the field planted today. Maybe with the exception of 8. I mean, if we have to run it tomorrow, we have to run it tomorrow, but honestly, I'd rather not. Just because then, you know, you've got maximum time, you get the earliest possible harvest opportunity, and that's when you could appreciate the extra time. There's nothing worse than a field going to wither because you can't get to it in time. Not that we should have that problem yet, but it doesn't hurt to prepare. I also haven't done a lot of contracts on this series. I probably should start doing that a little bit more. That'd be a way to bring some money in. Especially if you're going to use equipment we already own. We have the supply contract missions, of course, as well, that are going to return. Previous series. And the ongoing thing about chickens is still, because I still want to do it. I want to do it fairly soon. Clear out a bit of land, probably in this wasteland to my left now. I'm in there putting chicken up. They use the wheat we're going to feed them. I'm going to back this down, because I think if I don't, I'm going to be stuck. While being single axle means it will turn very quickly on you. Go on. Well, it'll turn very quickly till you don't want to, you want it to, and then it suddenly seems to forget. Now, I know this isn't a lot, I think the thing takes like 100,000 litres, but luckily it doesn't use huge amounts, so this should keep it entertained for quite a while. Next thing it'll be full, and once it does that, I can turn it off a little bit. We could always sell some, but I'm not yet that comfortable. Obviously, when we sell, it's having to dig it out, so. Actually, what we're just dumping these down here. There we are, 5%, so I'd say not a huge amount. It's going to turn the warning light off pretty quickly again, but at least a start. Step in the right direction. And the field roll, that's over there. I'm hoping this has the horsepower to pull it. It should do. And it's a roll. It's not even like it's powered. It's not even like it's PTO powered. It's all just like friction rolls. Get this back into it. Ah, stupid thing. Getting stuck on my windrower. We'll get this going. This should be nice, easy. Hey, looks like he's got well on with that, doesn't he? Yeah, he might have had 1 line to go, so I'm able to get him onto the canal. Pretty awesome. Will have even more work to do, like. Right, so don't need to power it, because that's not... Come on, you can do it. Has this not got the horsepower to pull it? You'd think it would have. I don't know, it's like it was caught on a lip or something, because now it's not exactly going fast, is it? What's the... Shop is going to close, look, I don't need that, I can do it the other way, can't I? 65 horsepower, what's this tractor got? They have more than that. '91, so yes, it should have enough power. I mean, weight tends to be an issue with grip, I guess. The other grip shape of the game doesn't worry about too much. Only the fence was done, because at least the fender will be able to jump on this. So this case, I think I'm going to let the AI do this and struggle away. Meanwhile, I'll take over from you. My house full. Okay, that's good. I told you that'd happen. Oh, he's going for some fish. Right, so we're not going to do the rolling because I'm getting bored of... I'm going to see if I can fix whatever it got wrong. Ah, it's just a pump, I think, caused it to... What I should be able to do is this. Okay, so he's actually so he's getting moving, that's good. So now we got this field, which I'm going to canola this one. Just, I say, I know canola sells for a good price, that's the thing. What do we have to sell them on? I mean, I want wheat will sell for good money, but it'll sell for even more if we wait. That's a 26%, so this is going to be enough to do this. I think close another fairly low usage. Oh yeah, look at 35 versus 160 on the other one. It's even lower usage than flaming barley was. That's fantastic. Even into the 50s, we were at 100. Summer was the last. Well, line up. I'm guessing this thing's it. There's PTO. No, there's no PTO on this. I'm guessing it's air powered. Because I can hear like the whooshing air, and also would explain that round thing in front there. Interesting if so. They use like air power. You'd think they just use tractor PTO because you know 99% of the vehicles towing it would have the necessary attachments. But I digress. It's still a great bit of kit. This we've got a really good combination here. It might be worth at a later date upgrading the power on this a little bit. Not what I'm always a fan of doing. It's not the most realistic thing, but could be worth doing. Let's get this thing to 200, 220, something like that. That can be for a bit later. bit of this field to go, so that'll now be, you know, 3 of the fields done. He's finished out, although there's a little bit of tidying to do. Why do I get the feeling that he's been stuck there pretty much the entire time? Yeah, he's been stuck there since we set him off, hasn't he? Fornication. I should go and deal with him in a second. Yes? Thing is, that's got me more confident the seeds are going to last anyway, so if you turn that off. Jesus Christ. Right, well, we just need to finish this off. A little bit he missed. The plus point should be that this should actually have a reasonable level of fertilisation on it. Because usually grass does leave a little bit behind when you take it off. Now what I don't know what to do is whether to swap with it. I might go rent one of the bigger rollers. At least that way we're going to have the ability to... I read the one I had in the last series. I still don't really know where that came from, sort of mod-wise, and I know it's been one of my absolute best things. I remember it wasn't that expensive either, so bear with me a second. Whether he's gonna... Well, he's... I don't even know if I want to know what he's trying to do. That's the one. Look, 160 horsepower, so this thing would just... Actually, in that case, it's probably better we get the deer on it. Leave you there. Let's go and rent one of these. You thought I was going to drive through the hedge, didn't you? Haha, you didn't know there was a gate here. I didn't know there was a gate here till I think when I was doing the ripping the other day. There isn't one from the other field, there's one from this field. Nice. I'll drop that there. Go and pick this roller up. I guess I'm going to have to go and take over from him. I probably will actually swap the Fent in that case. I think it'll find it a little bit easier. The conga line's not here, which is a bonus. This is what I say about the money you see. This is all cost us. I mean, we're back up to nearly 90k again because this. I think just the greenhouses selling crops is still making us decent money, while at the same time it's already starting to fill the other place, starting to fill the brewery. I always want to say beer factory, which, while factually correct, is grammatically terrible. So hopefully I can trust this guy to... I might just cosplay this one. I'll probably just go and swap the Fent onto that one and finish it myself. Probably the logical thing to do. Yeah, this roller, as long as you don't have to reverse it, it's amazing. Trying to reverse it while it's folded is an absolute arse because it could just do with a bar locking the two back bits together. You've got indicators. If it had a bar that literally locked the back, it's, you know, a bar that went across those two top parts when it was together like this, it would be brilliant. Because it doesn't, if you try and push it in reverse, you can see as you turn forward how it twists slightly. Yeah, well, if you don't, when you try and reverse, imagine that multiplied by 10 and getting it to do what you want proves to be incredibly difficult a lot of the time. Like this. Come on. Thank you. I'm beyond playing now. Well, we are going to get proper cosplay on this just because I'm losing the will to live. What I'm going to do, you're going to see me cheat here, but I'm not bothered. Move this into this corner so it's less likely to interfere with positioning. Where were you? I don't know. Let's leave that there. Why is that? That should not have done that. That should have stayed still, I'm pretty sure of that. Jesus Christ, I'm having one of them days, aren't I, folks? Things just aren't going well for me. We'll get, what we'll do is we'll have a job for you again in a minute, because you can go and fertilise. If I don't get him to, that's actually a really good shout. Get him to fertilise 17 while we work on the other fields. Remember we bought loads of fertiliser, so we couldn't be short of that. Still regret not being able to lime just yet, but I'm hoping that's going to be... Hoping year 3 we should have a good jump in money, especially once the beer starts getting produced and sold. I don't know where I'm going to be able to sell beer yet, I'm going to have to figure that out. I might need to put a sell point down and take it. I need to I'll top it up with fertiliser before I take it back to the field. Yeah, hopefully once we start producing and selling the beer as well, then that'll really start going the money, and then we'll be able to invest forwards. Once again, cosplay. Cosplay makes so much better use of these things. He's doing it. He's not been the quickest in the world, but he's doing it. The reverse fine when they're flat like that. It's when they're actually folded up together that they become an absolute arse. Right then, so now we're going to retrieve that roller from the hedge and hopefully be able to do something useful with it. Just drop this here for now. The extra power, this should make it a little bit easier for it as well, I would say. He got as far as that tree and then decided for some reason to do a loop of the field. Okay. Don't think he's supposed to do that particularly either. Ah, good, you can still find it. Right, so I'm going to want my steering assist for this. Ah, this immediately feels a bit more at home with it. Yeah, this is better. This is taking it a lot easier, as you can see. But we should be able to get this done hopefully fairly fast. He's getting that one done. He's getting that sorted. And of course, next episode, folks, we're rattling towards the end of this one. Just the other 3 fields to plant. That's going to be one of the main focuses, is getting these other 3 fields planted up. I think we'll be starting the next episode still in today, because obviously I need to get all these fields rolled. It doesn't actually really matter about being fertilised, because you can fertilise them once if you're at the first stage of growing, and that's not going to cause a problem. But you can't fertilise them once, you can't roll them once they've grown a stage. And as we are where we are, all those little extra yield boosts you get for stuff like this are all going to help. I don't know whether just to get rid of this. I wonder what this roller would sell for. Because you can sell this and buy one of those bigger ones. Because the bigger one's going to be more useful in the long run. See what it would sell. There's a roller. £4.5 grand. Alright, yes. I think I make a big dent in what we spend on a new one, is it? I think I'm probably going to keep an old out of the one too. But an extra day is going to cost us 2 days worth of rent. Look over at this. Yeah, you see the difference it's making to the nitrogen levels? I know I may be missing an odd corner or two. I will try and grab those. Maybe in case I can grab some of those when I'm on different parts, just because he's going to be nearby. I'm trying to do this for speed as much as anything else. Also the bits that may fricked up. Well, when I looked, I realised we'd done the entire. Yeah, oh, yes. Jesus. Okay, right. He's gonna have to wait there. Once I finish my job, I can use that little trailer we've got. I can chuck a couple of the pallets on it. I want to say no, of course I don't need to do that, do I? A better idea. A much better idea. Although it shows that, I don't think he's done half the field really, so he might end up needing. Put that there. Grab this bad boy over here. Bring him in a big, so I don't think you're on the one on the wider setting. The plus side is I can do sort of the realistic filling style with this as well. Yeah. I'm trying to find a full one because I'm doing this. I might as well take 1,000 litres, not by going over with 300 litres. Hey, if only pallets move like that in real life. I would absolutely muller a pallet if you did that to me in real life. Oh, I don't think it'll set off automatic. I think if you look at it, actually the driver's gone, so I'm gonna have to jump in here and set it back off. But I'm just hoping one more's gonna be enough. If it isn't, then I'll go back again with another one. That shows us we might need some more before all the fields are done. Right, so I should be able to just hold this over it. There we go, pal. Have some of that. Well, it was over halfway, so it might be alright. I may go get another one just to be safe. Actually moving with some pace. I'm not sure that's a particularly good sign or a bad sign, but moving with some pace. Anyways, I grabbed the second pallet ready to top them off, folks. We're going to call this an episode here. So next time, so we've got the rest of the fields to do, we're going to have to get... We'll learn. Oh, you are, okay. So I can just drop these on here and it'll take it. No, they're on there, but it's not officially pallet. Right, there we are. Now it's got it. Let's say next time it's going to be a continuation. I want to try and get all the fields planted. I know we can leave some till the spring and do some different crops, but I kind of want to get them done, and that way we know what we've got coming. So I'm probably going to do wheat on at least one of these other fields. I'm not sure which one yet, but we'll figure that out. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to check out the rest of the channel, like, subscribe, share, all the usual stuff, all the great stuff. You know what to do, you know how to do it. Till next time, we'll see ya. Goodbye.